So let's start our stream, but as I don't want to see this kind of exquisite gameplay, I will just send some links to guys instead of this. Hello? I can hear you.
Good evening.
Yeah, now I can. Good evening. What do you think about this magnificent gameplay with free ranged packs?
It sucks.
It sucks, yeah. I just wanted to describe it somehow beautifully, but actually it sucks.
I don't know. I think if I would be in this position, I would offer to opponents to reroll.
Yeah, the same for me. Actually, I think if I were them, I would probably reroll for 10 times to get something acceptable. Because it's difficult, and you know, Thunder said that one pack here is always ranged unit. They're rigged for that, and this is like even worse, I think, for this map. Hello, Abjab. Hello, Gross.
Клим Саныч, добрый день.
Добрый день, всем привет.
I need to make a bet. Yeah. By the way, this game is notable because this is probably the first game of teams with the score 0-2. Actually, there is a fight, some kind of a fight in middle. I would say it's like a mutual trade of X-Fighter pack. But Vieto somehow is victorious here, probably because Gentor didn't have his 60 rogues to help. I think Vieto is a little bit more in favorable position, as he is killing enemies' ranged units. Here David is trying to fix somehow mistakes of his ally, but the problem is when you want to move, it's always better to defend in such positions because you can just stay with your ranged units without any moving, and while the attacker needs to move them in advance, and this actually sucks. I can see Gentor somehow managed to save 6 axe fighters. The problem is they are not probably gonna change how this game will be. So only ranged left and only one X-Fighter by Naapek. But Gentor decided just to throw all of his ranged left, so it's probably for the bottom team this game. Yeah, I want to say that this is the first game of teams with 0-2 score, which means that the loser will lose all the chances to go to the next stage, to complete this Swiss part. as there are no chances to eliminate. I mean, not eliminate, but you understand me. Go to the next stage, as you need to take top 8. And looks like the GB team will ban 2 more maps and choose locations. Ritter told me that he will come back later. Now he can't. The gamble is open, guys. If you believe in some team, you can bet your stones. If you're probably not sure, you can wait until the finish of band stage. It's no way. Georg actually put not 10 but 100 stones. That just cannot be. I think his belief is really strong. Because stakes are so high for him. I don't know. I haven't seen the second game of JB team. I missed it. And actually, I don't remember the second game of the other team as well. Let me check. So they played against Raketa and Desta on Mirage. And actually, I cannot remember anything from that game. Nah, I don't remember it. There is no Arctic warfare. Message downloads Idei Mirage Silver Heaven, by the way. I really want to see Silver Heaven at least once, because that's something really unusual. There will be no Silver Heaven. Chilisic Idei Mirage. Somehow I don't know. As far as I remember, let me remind. There were 3 games on Chilisic. And let me check the teams. SoundCloud versus Orcs. Okay, also the Colonizers versus SK Nubish and Battleship versus El Kitty. I just thought that probably there were no games by European players. I mean, non-Russian. Okay, let it be so. I'm not against it. I noticed that usually like European players just first ban this map for some reason. Something is not right. What's this? That was okay. This is one as well. Is good too. Oh, come on! Actually, the only difference between 1.08 and 08A is that the Polish translation made, as far as I remember, by Don't Talk. So, actually, in this case, it can be actually useful. So, for Vieto and Naapek, they can choose location. I mean, it's 2 plus 3 or 1. That's the question. All the previous games were on 1-2 versus 5-6. But actually, I think that's kind of popular idea that location number 3 is more stable and pleasant to play compared to the location number 1. Hello, Mikus. Because location number 1 really depends on your initial position of storehouse. If it is on top, then you are more than alright. And if it on bottom, you just need to be patient and bear it. Stream snipe detected. Analysis checked. Just kidding, of course. It's 3 versus 4, and 3 and 4. Okay. I cannot tell you guys much about location number 4 because I have no experience playing that so far. It looks like it's good in terms of distance to your key mountains, but the place here is kinda tricky. So you either need to fix it correctly with cutting woods, or play iron plus gold probably. I think that location 4 and 8 accordingly are the best here to try some town hall related strategies. All the others, especially 1 and 3, I think are way too unfriendly to that. Random domain Iron Mountain. Which location are you talking right now? Are you talking about? About number 1? Number 4? Well, I cannot recall even what is the main Iron Mountain there. As far as I remember, there are a lot of small mountains. Actually, I need to ping Ritter to download a map. I'll be right back, guys, in a minute. So what do we have here? No gold, no food, all build and far from stone. Well, this map is designed like that. That's all your positions are more than playable. It's not like even on Mirage when you can get some position of your storehouse and stone is really far away and you need like probably literally count your stones one by one to make yourself sure that it's enough and don't repeat I think his mistakes like Zenio Naapek as he had such situation. Hate. Fun. Rush build. Why can't I put iron for both teams? It's okay, let us check. Kinda pleasant amount of food for this map. 67 wine barrels. A good position of storehouse. And traditional unlocking order. The same goes here with the woodcutter opened from the start. It's like 6 plus 5. 7 plus 6. Okay. Kinda pleasant thing. Oh, so Georg, you were talking about this Iron Mountain. Well, this is not that case. And here, well, those small stone mountains can
What
be
a wonderful random, by the way.
yeah, kinda pleasant, I think. Well, not that pleasant for location 4 and 8, I think, in terms of food, but still better than it can be on this map, like usually.
Who will win?
Who will win? You want to bet again? Once again?
Once again.
Well, actually, as Vieto told me that 35 piece time player commenting 60 piece time tournament, and that's a joke, I would cheer against him. So I'm for David and Gentor on this
That's
game.
good because I'm for David too. That's my boy.
Oh, that's your boy. Okay.
I made a small bet.
Small well, I see plus 10,000. Okay.
David should win this. I don't know.
Solo?
I don't care how.
Okay.
Solo.
Okay.
Using teammate help or something like that. I just think that he should.
Well, he's a decent player, I think, but I can't remember how they lost to Destro and Raketa. I don't remember the details. That game was like 5 days ago or something like that, but I don't remember it at all.
Really?
Yeah, something happened there, and I don't remember.
They had first fight when they traded everything, all melee, a lot of ranged units left, and then Desta and Raketa moved to the left, if you remember.
Okay, so
They
now I
made a
get it.
nice move and just
Yeah, that was
killed
like
Gentor first and then David.
a game for half of an hour, or
Yeah,
in
yeah.
an hour and a half. Yeah. So yeah, in the second
1.5.
phase, like this, yeah. It's point or dot? Yeah, that's questionable.
I think dot.
Dot is
will
more,
be right.
yeah.
By the way, that's my boy.
Cool. Wow. I
like
totally agree with you on that.
I mean, who cares? This guy will work decent. I like that he's doing it this
Yeah.
way.
And probably he's make the third there, but probably he won't. Because on the right of that there is the spot for the third. In this place and fourth overall. Yeah. I think that making early quarries on that location and on the rightest location is probably a good thing because the stone mountains are small and you probably want to play on your four quarries as long as possible and probably get somehow to make fifths, for example, here or even on the bottom.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whatever, this map has just crazy amount of stone at start. I like fourth location. I would say that it's maybe not the best, but
My favorite is
it's
the
close to
third
it.
one for David and Naapek.
I like playing fourth. It's just wonderful.
I just have no experience in playing on the location number 4, so like really all the times a random sends me not to
Tell me,
this
how
location.
many times you played this map?
Well, I think more than 10 for sure.
Okay.
Well, even more. Okay, I can remind my statistics here, so I have
I
that
don't like
amount.
this
Well, I
farm
think more
that
than 10.
Gentor
Yeah,
is doing right
more
now.
than 10.
It's a little weird. Because I don't see how he will make the second one.
Who are you talking about
I'm
once
talking
again?
about Gentor.
About farms? Or
Yeah, about this farm. It's just a little weird.
to the left, I suppose. There is just no other options.
We'll see.
Strange on this map, players literally always end up with 6+7.
It's not about weird position
yeah.
of stone, it's about good position. I mean, it's better to make more stonemasons in different parts of town to increase your building speed. That's
Yeah.
why a lot
Just
of players
to make your delivery
do it.
faster.
Yeah,
And that
yeah.
is probably something which players are not used to. But actually, this is kind of interesting because you also need to pay attention, just not to get the situation when you are out of stone. And as a benefit for that, you increase your delivery speed. Well, okay, this one, on like location number 4 and 8, accordingly, this is probably like a little too much, but still acceptable. But for example,
You're not correct here. Just compare it to second one. Second is the most weird location here in terms of stone.
I don't think so actually. Well, okay, there is not
This-
that
these
good
big
delivery,
mountains
but
in the center of the
yeah, you just need
location.
to get rid of them, and you usually do
yeah.
it by the PT end with, for example, tool quarries to do that. But
I like it because it's not easy to build at this location, but at the same time, it's just funny. If
Yeah.
you make only 2 quarries that will mine it you will not get out all these stone mountains for 60 minutes.
I
You
did
need
it
at least 3.
Well,
to do
I think, sorry, for Print Classic, I think if you place it somewhere here, for example, they are helping some, I mean, the third and the rest, they will help with the top mountain at least for some time. And
Yeah, they will.
probably with that, like 50-50, and probably with that help, it's enough time.
By the way, it's really interesting how this works in game. Do they just pick a random position where they can get stone and go there? Or there is some... Or they pick the closest one?
It's
They
some
have
kind
some
of
priority.
random. There is some kind of random there for sure. That's not the closest one piece. That for what I can say for sure. But probably for some details, we can ask Mola. Do you want to do that?
I would better just check it in source codes.
Okay. Base require.
How do you think how he knows that? He will do the same, so...
For some tests, for example, like he did with fields and farms,
Mm.
which is actually.
I don't trust these tests just because. Why do you should trust these tests if you can see correct algorithm in the sources?
No, that's
And
true as well.
It's better.
As for me, I can say skill issue. As for you, probably not. An
It's
average
very
base.
interesting. Will this guy take the last lake? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure as well. We'll see.
I mean, he would for sure if he would make it just one tile to the top. And right now he has no passage. Or actually it's walkable tile. I don't know. No, it's not walkable. It's impossible to go out and go to the right side to go to the lake.
Probably will be a problem. Thunder says an average base requires approximately 600.5 to 700.5 stone. I think
Yeah.
more? No?
An average Grossmeister base requires
More.
800.
Okay.
It really depends on player, by the way. Some guys just like to cover all the city with roads.
Quite an
average, yeah, I
early,
agree.
well, probably quite an early in by Gentor.
That's true.
By the way, guys from Hungary, please tell me the secret: is he Gentor or Gentor? Or it's even,
mean how to
or it's
pronounce it
probably even,
correctly?
yeah, or he's probably something else.
Someone. Let's say someone.
I see some of them.
Not something.
Let's say something. Oh, okay.
No, you told he is.
Okay. Sorry.
He's not alone, by the way. Look.
Yeah, for some reason. The placement is also quite unusual. But here, I expect some trouble in the food delivery in Gentor's town, because there is only one road to the inn right now, through the sawmill, and through the only road which connects the top part with the bottom. I mean, which connects everything actually. So he's
Right now
going to.
it's okay, but when these builders will come, it will be.
Well, come on, this is not an okay situation even right now. There is.
I mean, it's okay just because he has no other delivery right now. But now some builder will go to the left. Yeah, what? Look at this. Come on, no timber. Safety.
Yeah. Got a good surf actually.
By the way, when you see this situation, you can add roads and make this little trick once again. Fire your worker and unfire him, and he will go. He will stop building.
That's also a thing.
He's fine. Look, they already delivered everything.
Well, yeah. The
I don't see.
just probably that was a good decision to make in earlier, just to avoid any of delivery issues. Because as you told, right now it's not that much thing to deliver. So therefore, his
That's
town hasn't suffered.
I don't see him making more stonemason, more quarries.
Only 4 right now.
It's right.
Mm.
Pronounce
And the 5th
this
one is kind of far still. And only 3 stones remain.
Now he went to the bottom.
Okay. Ah, yeah, this
Take
is
it.
much closer, yeah.
I mean, all stone is gone. If you will look at storehouse.
3, 2, 1. Well, nah.
0.
0.
1. 0.
What about Vieto? Okay, he made 5 just on that small mountain.
I don't like this just because he made 4 here, not 5.
No, and 5th on the
last
top,
one
yeah.
is
And yeah.
at left
I
side.
mean overall.
It's awful just because this mountain will disappear in 30, I guess, minutes.
I think he will just move them and that's all.
I hope so. If he will forget about it, that would be a disaster.
Yeah. About David. Actually, I need to go for a minute. We'll be right back.
Okay. Go. David already has 2 iron mines. Iron smithy completed. And it's a little weird that he is building his town to the right side. Very interesting placement of farms. I never seen something like that at this location. He already has Fisher there. That's good too. A lot of coal added. Looks cool, to be honest. The only thing I don't like here is only 4 woodcutters. And one of them is just sitting and doing nothing. Right in the middle of the town. But he will steal some wood from the right side. From his teammate, so whatever. That's funny. And this map has a lot of wood, so maybe it's not a big deal. It's just a little weird to see that that little amount of woodcutters at this minute. Don't see him making 3rd sawmill. He's actually not making it. He already has a lot of iron. That's interesting to see. And that would be really fast armor smithy. Usually right log still left wood. I don't know. I've seen every log stealing
Well, have I missed anything?
I don't know. I
Yep.
would say David did just some interesting decisions. Look at these farms and where he's making them.
I don't like that he is making two adjacent at the same time. But probably it's not a problem because they... okay, that's not a problem as they will do...
One to
Like,
the left and
yeah,
one to the right.
That's what
so
I mean, yeah. And so... No I just triggered once again when I see two adjacent farms being built at the same time, but here it's
no,
okay.
it's fine
Yeah.
here. And he already mined a lot of iron ore.
You probably mean that two farms in the center of his town, they are probably a little bit problematic, but...
No, I mean that, in my opinion, it would be better to go to the left bottom.
Yes, there's quite a lot
It's
of
not a
free
big problem
space.
if you are making farms in the center of your town, if you are going to some resources. And now he is just crazy far from gold at left bottom. And he's not even planning to make second metallurgist.
Still living on the one metallurgist, and that's kind well, he has no gold stock, only one metallurgist. He will add the second on the top, and that will lead to bad consequences in the late game, if there will
Yeah.
be one.
And you can see that his opponent is making...
I mean his opponent, yeah. And that's
his
wise.
mine at the second
Mhm.
mountain. And by the way, he already has armor smithy even faster than David. I thought that David will have the first at the map, but I was wrong. Right now, only Gentor is not that fast.
By the way, meal as the first corn consumer by him, and already a bakery.
Whatever. His opponent did the same, so almost the same.
Yeah, but
It's
the
not the first
the second.
corn consumer, but anyway.
Probably a little bit too early, as they're all, I think, now I can say that all the players here play with default strategy. So it probably was a good idea to make, for example, 2 swine farms or even 3. Well, okay, if you make 3, then you have no stables.
It's not about that. I don't understand why Gentor did this, because he has Fisher. I understand why top player, why Vieto didn't make it.
Well,
Why he made this mill. He
actually
has no Fisher yet.
but he
and,
can add a fisher, for example. There is a place on the top.
And at bottom he can do the same. It's not the only lake at the top.
Yeah. There are 2, I suppose, yeah. The 2 on the right for the right location. And
That's a little weird, but it's better to have it than starve out of the game.
the question is about the amount of leather armor.
Let's
Gentor
see,
needs... I'm just reading the chat. Gentor needs a 6 stonemason. Well, he's still storing for some reason. And so he has the stock of 10. I would, if I were him, I would block it. Because you can see some traffic jam in front of the storehouse. But
For
I...
me right now, the most interesting question, by the way, is where he wants to put his barracks.
Somewhere on the top, I suppose, but...
Where?
yeah, that's the second question.
The map is
have
big,
no
so
idea.
he actually can do it wherever he wants. But
The question is that Well, probably in 2 versus 2 format is that's not. The revealing of the center of the map is not that important, as on 4 versus 4. But still, you want to do that to reveal more areas than your opponent, and to do that, you need barracks placed in the front of the location.
Yeah. We'll see what he will make. That's interesting.
On a long stone mason. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but the problem is then with weapon and armor delivery, as you also want to build barracks near your production zone, with near smithies, armory workshops, armor workshop, weapon workshops.
Okay.
Well, oh, why not?
I don't know. You can make it bottom somewhere
Well,
closer to. Maybe he will make all his leather production to the right side. Then it's reasonable. I
he
would
just
say.
wants to be closer to his teammate. I see nothing bad in it.
It's interesting position. I don't say that it's bad. I just never saw it. I played a lot of games here, and it's to the first time. And by the way, his town right now is just the best, I would say. It would be better to add more farms, but in terms of iron and other stuff, he's just
You mean Zenio? Naapek?
yeah.
Well, if we look
I don't
at
like his wood. That's
just check the graphs.
a little
Actually, he made the most of armor weapons, I think, for now. But in terms of iron ore, he's the last.
Yeah, he is, but it's good that he managed to process it.
Well, you still have 28 minutes to process in everything, but you probably want to
We'll
get
see.
more the raw resources. The starting one, the initial.
I would say that it's better to build this way here, just because there are a lot of iron mountains, and you can always add more mines.
Well,
I don't see
you can,
a
of
lot
course.
of reasons here to store. That's what I'm talking about. Right now he has enough to run his 2 armor smithies. He will add more to make swords and something else.
Probably only swords.
I don't know. A lot of players right now prefer to make X-bows. I mean, I've seen crazy amount of games already. Mikus is making them, General Star.
Well, I'm
A
probably
lot of guys just add a random number from 5 to 10, and they are
well,
just
what
big shooters. back.
actually exactly in that I don't see much sense like in adding 2 or 10, because for example add 2 or 5 or 10 pikes. That would be like better and more noticeable, so to say.
I don't know why they are doing it, but it's quite popular.
I was asked to show timbers with wood graphs. Well, Vieto is the number 1. Actually, Zenio is quite behind in terms of tree trunks.
Yeah, I see. He is wood.
He
is
processed
something
everything he had,
weird.
so in for timber graphs he's like still on the level, but timbers, I mean, tree trunks, he's a little bit below.
And these barracks that his teammate made also. This is really questionable. It looks like he will have just very small town. or he needs to have it in town center in 20 minutes.
Well, I didn't play in that town when Fu was playing. So I just know that he was like a master of small towns, which actually even could operate for 13 half of an hour after peacetime end. But I don't see any successors of that idea playing now, so I cannot judge.
I don't know.
But for me, it seems like having a big city is better and the long term, like for a long ride.
That's true. Gentor stored the just incredible amount of iron ore, same as Vieto. That's a lot.
Well, I think like 3+2 or 1+3 Smithies.
And I guess Vieto is going for X-bows.
Well, or pikes. We still don't know. This,
Maybe pikes.
well, the battlefield here can be random, but usually it's quite wide, so I think kinda good chance for pikes.
To be honest, it's just better to go pikes in this situation, just because he has not enough wood for shields. Only 6 woodcutters right now. That might be a
Well,
problem.
Vieto is the leader of timbers and tree trunks. So he will have to probably add more later. Vieto won't play pikes, it's X-bows for sure. So.
Yeah, it's look at his orders here.
Okay. I like that playstyle. I mean, X-bows plays axes and lances. And you also can make lances and not axe fighters if you don't have that many wood for wooden shields. That will suffice. I mean, as a wall in front of your X-bows, they're almost the same as axe fighters. Well,
Poo barracks.
well, yeah. Probably he will rely on David for.
In terms of defending, it's just wonderful.
Well, I mean, if we play 35 peacetime, I would say so as well. But usually, when someone enters your city in 60 peacetime, it's over. Or it
No,
will.
I saw some games where.
Yeah,
like
there were
real-
some, but it's like a huge minority of them.
And you know why these comebacks are usually coming? Just because
They die by hunger.
sometimes, your opponents are dying from hunger and they have same.
Well,
problems
there's
as
one
you.
reason, and the second is some kind of ambush troop of militia, which also
Yeah,
entered the city.
That's true. Okay, so I guess David will just add right now, 2 more armor smithies and go for a lot of swords.
No, David likes swords. Probably he liked it like every time he played Knights and Merchants since 2012.
I would say I've never seen him making any other setups when he's playing default. He always goes for sword fighters. It's not a
Well,
bad idea.
I want to
at
see
all.
more farms by players. I mean, it's already 40 to 42nd minute.
Gentor has 25 iron ore. Some iron ore is lying at iron mines, and he's making more.
Poo moment.
Yeah.
I mean, the only road to the barracks, and this is poo
It's
moment.
not about the only road to the barracks, it's about timings of barracks placement. Just look how much stuff they are delivering there.
This as well, I think. Yeah, but actually he could maybe add the side road. If your timing of barracks building is that late.
Yeah, now builders will make this armor workshop and stop everything even more.
Well,
Same as
he
always.
thought about that, and that's why he has a one tile gap here. Let's see the graphs and statistics, and actually I cannot say anything. Well, okay, I can say 4 swine farms for Vieto, and no stables, for sure. Only one stables on the map right now made by Naapek.
I don't know why Naapek is doing everything at top of his town. I thought that he will just make a lot of buildings to the right, close to barracks. But he's making all his leather production there.
Yeah, I thought that the place under his Iron Mountain was exactly for armory workshops.
Yeah.
That
That's
would be
weird.
pretty logical in such concept. But whatever. The bottom space here is for farms, I suppose. Only 5 farms by Gentor to 45th minute. That's kinda
He's making one more at bottom.
Two
more.
even 2 more, but it's
Yeah.
kinda late. Even 3 more. Well, the good news is that they will work by peacetime and
Late or not, he has a lot of iron. And he will use it somehow good. It might work.
keeping in mind that he and Vieto accordingly made an Vieto, or some of them made a really early meal. Let me check.
Gentor was first and Vieto was second, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
they
Vieto
did it,
was the second.
almost at the same time, but Gentor did it as first corn consumer, and Vieto did it as second.
Just check
He
the
placed
number,
swine
the
farm
amount of pigs and skins by Gentor.
Yeah, I see.
It's like 7, like at 14 leather. That can be probably some kind of bad luck, but nah, I don't think so. Only 2
It's
swine
okay.
farms. Only 2 swine farms by now.
It's okay just because look at iron. Actually, they are not so different in terms of iron.
Yeah, there is no such a difference. And
In
actually,
terms of iron bars, Gentor
yeah.
is behind. Okay, David will handle this.
The main thing here is to believe.
Yeah, I believe as always. I'm a believer.
But what about their opponents? Kinda difficult to say right now. Only one weaponsmithy by Zenyu right now, and I've just seen it in the previous game, you know, where when players like Mithrilis and W33 both made the second weaponsmithy too late, so they didn't
No,
have
he will
enough
be in
swords. This one
He's
seems
already making
okay.
it.
Yeah. But yeah,
And one
just
is
the fact
already
that
working,
he should
so-
catch up with his amount of swords.
I can say, by the way, that he has crazy amount of farms too.
Well, none of these players have like crazy amount. It's just close to be decent. I mean, 8 is alright.
It's okay. David will make
10.
15.
He's going to make 10 right now. And that is the decision I admire.
He will, he will. I just want to see more woodcutters.
But
And by the way,
will-
he has 9
Well,
already.
look
and
about-
making 10th.
It's not only about timings, you know? Now you can tell that this is a timing of building farms and swine farms at the and marketplace at the bottom. But actually, you still probably want to add that side road here. Just
I
for
hope
the
he will
better
make it at
delivery.
one moment.
Because as he's continuing building on the bottom, this road will be always overloaded.
Okay, whatever. Come on, Gentor. Get some fields at the right.
Well,
He's not seeing it right now. I hope he will.
with some of, I mean, some farms are still free.
And he's making more farms. Look how many. It's 9th.
Why not? What else are you gonna do now? If you
No,
imagine if
that's
you are
good.
processed everything you could.
I don't get why he's making. Wow, just look at this. It's like Maginot already.
Nah, only 4 out of 7, so.
Look at the minute. Come on.
Well,
They will even get hungry.
look. You always expect of records to be hungry, like somewhere on the hour
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
he
20
will
minutes.
feed them at
But
peacetime,
they
and
will
then-
eat earlier, like 7 minutes after peacetime end, and they will be ready.
Yeah,
Probably even
that's-
for 45 minutes, so that's a 5-head mood actually.
Okay, that's smart.
Also, smart idea will be make one more iron mountain. I mean mine.
I don't think that he needs it.
Actually, and what about this one?
Oh, okay, then he needs it. I just mean he has a lot of
Like
iron ore
Yeah.
lying for nothing.
both in mines and storehouse.
Yeah, this crazy one road to the left is just making me cry. Come on, Gentor.
Actually, I think we pay really much attention to Gentor this game.
Maybe, maybe. I'm just believing.
Oh, some pikes as well for Vieto. What about gold stock?
Look at
Is
this
there
amount
any?
of swords. How do you think, how much he will have at this time?
35?
I
30,
guess so. 45 is possible. Looking at the amount of
47
iron
even
he
maybe.
has, I
yeah,
mean,
they are
in,
loaded with the stuff. But only one sword maker. Well, still, I think still enough. Yeah, like 37 is possible here. I was checking about the stock of gold, and Gentor here is the winner. Zenio on the other side have no gold stock, so his school are staying without gold right now.
he's
You
eating.
know, it's like a
one
private
more.
education requires a lot of gold, guys. You know.
That's, by the way, a little weird decision.
Yeah, it would be better to add the third on the bottom. But look, the bottom mine is staying AFK with 5 gold ore in it. What, by the way, what about serfs? I think it's kind of good idea to have 90 for this map, and the biggest amount
Maybe
for
even
now for guys
more.
is 80. And so that's what can cause some troubles. To
Look
you.
at that, by the way.
My sincere respect.
I don't get why he's adding them here. Just look how much corn he has to the right side. He needs more serfs.
They
Sure.
all, to be honest, they all need more serfs.
I don't know. I would say that Vieto and Gentor don't need this. They need more roads. Gentor for sure.
They need both.
Vieto is doing pretty well. Ah, Iron Ore is lying.
Yeah, like the default 80,
But
just
it's
5
not
more.
that
And gold ore, for example,
critical.
here. Not critical, but it's just unpleasant.
No, that's true.
And actually, okay, it's just. a
By the way,
little-
he has nice army already.
3 schools for him, for Vieto, and he has 3 metallurgists, so he will be fine.
And I can say the same for Gentor. I'm just comparing Gentor barracks and
Those
Vieto.
X-bows are scary, but probably if you avoid the early fight, you will be alright. Just catching up with at least the amount of leather jackets, because even for now he's like twice behind, literally.
okay.
That was because his third swine farm is actually it's still empty. Do you see it? He built it like kind of long ago, but it's still empty.
It will start working in some time.
The key word
You
here is
still
sometime.
Can see this. That is more depressing. I would
It's just
say.
difficult for me to count, but probably it's still enough as the location for the 2 farms above, with the fields above them. It's like some kind of mixed position or something like that. Just not a traditional placement, but if we can look at this precisely.
I'm looking all the time at Zenio, by the way, and he always has not enough citizens. Just look
Even?
his stats.
Oh,
No.
I mean overall stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2 woodcutters, 1 farmer. Let me check. 2 miners, 1 who is he? Carpenter, and probably 10 serfs and probably 12 recruits
Yeah.
are required.
And that's the picture that I see all the game.
Well, David will carry.
By
Look,
the way,
well,
he-
look, it's 40. It will be 42 probably. That's a really scary army, and he has enough recruits, so he can just beat some ashes here.
I like that he's doing melee,
Like-
by the way, not just
Yeah, Axis.
iron access. And Zenio is dying from hunger somehow, and he's adding wine,
Oh,
having
wha-
only
the
4
important
gold.
dude is hungry.
Oh.
Important dude is hungry, but that's for Tannery,
No,
I think.
that's from Tenery.
Well, he's still an
But,
important dude.
Fisher, Fisher is eating. Okay, Fisher. By the way, what Fisher? It's the Fisher who will just stay.
Well, actually, that's kind of surprising, as he can make 2 more fishers for his legs on the left. So
I don't know, maybe he just don't know about it or something
important.
like that.
Okay, so-called not that important dude. It's a butcher from Tannery. Okay, let's a quick summarize. 97 recruits by Vieto, and what? Holy crap!
He has a good army.
Yeah,
Just a little more access,
Axis
and,
or
that's
Lances.
wonderful.
Well,
to be
but David
honest.
is also like okay. That's like 1 captain and 1 anchor for both of them. But actually, Zenio's
Zenio
amount of
has,
swords is also like
40 as well, yeah. But David will have a lot of knights, I hope, later.
later.
Come on, David, make more serfs.
Everything.
That's...
Yes, serfs.
No,
Because
it's not about buildings. He don't need more buildings.
but
He's making more
serfs.
farms, but his farms are just full here.
And unlike his swine farms and stables. So yeah,
Yeah.
just more serfs. More serfs. As he has enough of recruits for now. Or almost enough. But only one metallurgist right now. It's kind of sad. He's adding this, the third one, but for now he's experiencing some issues with gold, so he cannot pay attention to serfs.
Even sword fighters came to help to harvest this.
Or maybe just stomp
You
it.
know, it's like in Soviet Union.
Nice one.
Army came to help.
By the way, I've never seen wolf here. I haven't
Come on,
noticed
there are
that.
a lot of them.
Oh, but only crabs, I know. But these are different. So there is some kind of night cage. So actually, David made, so to say, bite on a fool, so called. So actually, they traded. Am I right? That 1 horse to 3. Yeah, that's all. That's it. Plus
They're
4.
quite even right now in terms of strength. Did they release everything they have? Actually, they did.
They are. It's just interesting how the players' graph of army power is not equal, but the teams are almost at the same point.
Yeah. Would be nice to kill these X-Fighters and not let Scout. Okay,
Would
the
be
Gentor is
nice, but
coming.
actually Gentor just doesn't see them. But he is
Look at
seeing
this.
first right now. Yeah. Okay, probably tower can do something, but no.
No, come on, look at this. Free kill. Oba!
Dude,
Okay,
just click an attack command. Thank you.
Kill one more. No. But he actually did more than he deserved, I would say.
-2 woodcutters for Gentor. By the way, 12 woodcutters. Kinda nice. David has 11 with only 4 sawmills. But actually, yeah, the main problem for David's team right now is the absence of the amount of serfs he needed. And he is adding even more farms, plus 4 farms for the Lord of Farms. But, dude, you need recruits to serve all of that.
Not recruits, serfs, I would say.
Yeah, I mean serfs, of course. Not recruits, but serfs. And also probably not farms, but look at this. Like, uh-oh situation.
It really looks very interesting in terms of town, but come on, he should realize that he has not enough at some moment.
He should. At some moment.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank
you.
By the way, can you tell me, is this cactus is an obstacle for diagonal pass?
No, you can't move there.
You cannot, but he's digging a...
So,
Actually, there is no road as he missed here one. Probably that was like intentional. But I doubt it.
know. Maybe he misclicked or something. Grossmeister or David? I would say Grossmeister just because he takes out this corn. But in terms of
amount of farms.
David. And he's trading leather armor to swords.
Just to
Kinda
catch up with that
interesting.
3+1 setup. But
It would be much more interesting to...
subscribe me with Prime. Well,
Wow, look, he can catch it, and David...
oh, sorry, but here is come the fight, and David David is a kind of good position
David,
here. I
look
like it
at-
really.
Just look at this.
Amazing position, and as X-bows are really far away from here.
And
but-
Gentor is coming much faster than.
Yeah, that's it as well. So probably that's kind of good move by David made here. So if his knights will be alive, they will also have a raid on.
No, no.
Oh, Холеро, Shito Freddy
Please.
Fazbear.
Just stay and watch and help them. Don't do it.
Oh. Well, now it's
No,
not
no,
that
no,
great
David
for the.
will
David
crush.
will win, but actually Gentor made everything to. The scout, the unit of shit!
Best unit in game.
One,
Come on.
two. Oh, Holero. I like to see it every time. Actually, it's still enough for the bottom team, I suppose, as some kind of
I'm
melee
not
unit.
sure right now. Just look how many.
But X-bows can really like pew pew
X-bows,
pew pew
yeah.
pew thing, but they are not infinite as well. 15 swords, pure swords here as well for David,
Come on, run with.
They are
run
unstoppable.
with-
And
Oh,
and
so
3 knights. Nah, that's pochuj. I mean, 3 knights are the rear of Zenyu bows, so they are doomed almost probably. I must say that
No,
David also lost
they
a lot
lost.
of. David
They
also. Who lost?
Come on, they didn't kill all these X-bows and lost all iron troops.
Not all, but actually, as these
All.
swords are, yeah.
The swords are doomed. Just look how many X-bows are shooting right
That's.
now.
I don't think that they really lost because you cannot push with X-bows. So you can kill stuff and like play defensive with X-bows, but not push. So
Yeah,
if
but-
Gentor will stop feeding his bowmen, that will be great.
Just stay and watch how David is winning and
Yeah.
help him then.
But he
Don't
decided
rush
to.
to expose.
Leroy Jenkins. So
I
it's
mean, David almost carried this.
like alone.
Okay, never mind. Gentor will come back right now.
We believe in David here. What about army? So not that even in terms of both army power and all soldiers, it's not that big lead by the top team right now. And you also should pay attention that X-bows is not a unit to push. So this game will prolong for a little more, or not even a little, and in such situation we should pay some attention to their economy condition, economy
Yeah,
state.
and Zenyu is dying. from
Vieto
hunger.
is
He has only
living.
65 serfs.
Oh,
65, come on.
and still a lot of missing citizens like workers. Still, actually, Vieto, if we will look at his inns, probably living somewhere in the good prestige regions of Italy or something like that, because his inns are full of food, and so he's more
That's
than
because
fine.
he has no stable.
Yeah,
He
that's a
has lot of
downside.
Stuff, but no stables. By the way, he's out of coal right now. He's not seeing it, I guess.
Yep. So he.
He needs to rebuild it.
Mm-hmm. But
on,
who needs
Gentor,
that when you
run.
can push?
Run,
Right.
Gentor.
Scouts.
Please don't
By the
feed
way,
bows.
no stables, but some scouts. But because he traded the wooden shields
He's
to
trading shields, yeah.
and
for-
making the scouts the best units. I don't like the idea of David to continue fighting here. It's better to retreat, but I don't know how these X-fighters are here. How they appeared here, but they did it somehow. But actually, in their
You need to
place, you need to flee from here as soon as possible. 7 knights is a great tool, but it's better to save it for the better time. Gentor, what the fuck are you doing? Just flee, and don't feed your bows.
30 bows, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
in barracks.
I see it, but no leather armor, and actually,
it's not a bad idea to trade these bows for skins. It's
Mm,
like 3 bows to 1 skin, and
which
you
means
will.
two leather jackets, which is also nice. I don't know
Yeah.
what these guys are like playing. I mean, just run. Don't lose any more units to that X-bows. No need
I
to do
don't
that.
get why top guys are not catching with this.
As they are really quite slow. Yeah, still that.
They're just losing melee to X-bows and continue doing it.
Not only melee.
I would say everything. Why they are not running? What the hell is
Um,
going on?
I don't understand that. I mean, the only advantage of the bottom team is 7 knights, but 7 knights cannot do anything here alone against that big pack of X-bows. And when you can, and pikes and 6
Come
pikes.
on, and now it's time to catch and kill these spikes and go back.
Well, I agree with even
It
with
would
knights.
be even better to help with knights. Yeah.
But
it's
Gentor just
good.
should click it from here to here without even looking
Run-
back.
Run back, guys. Run back. Come on. You can't fight. These sword fighters will just start dying right now. One by one. Boom.
Mm,
Minus. I like that he's not scared to use knights to
tank.
hit. By the way, look at this. And now
I still bet on X-bows in this situation. Okay, he is going in.
Uh,
A backstabbing pike is good idea, but I don't believe.
Gentor can do something here.
For example, feed the rest of his army. He's also
Good,
like scared,
good.
and it's difficult to kill X-bows in their face.
Whatever. It's good that they are losing them and they can't actually.
He
it's
saved.
good that he saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The save is here is good one, but please just chill. We are commenting this game for our 10,000 stone bets, so. And I told you guys from the very beginning that I'm cheering for the bottom team here, so
To be honest,
it's
I
no
thought that
surprise.
they already lost after what they did, but somehow David at the left flank did something.
Guys from the top just through too many infantry melees to the right flank, and the left was like empty. That's why they lost. I mean, Zenio lost a lot of.
Zenio right now is not spamming at all. By the way, he fixed his troubles with food. He added more serfs.
Now
but
he
still,
has
look at his-
huge troubles with coal.
I'm talking about Zenio, not Vieto.
And okay.
Look at his stats one more time. I mean, stats, citizens.
Well, he could actually fire, like, sack some of them, so we cannot say for sure. But
Please,
even
David,
citizens,
add more
75. Well,
serfs.
he did. Zenio added 10 more serfs. It was 65. Now it's 75. But the fact that David still has 75 is something really.
Just 10 more and it would be incredible.
He's well. He has market as well, but not actually not that much to trade on it.
Yeah, but Gentor has a lot of to trade, and he's trading. He has no idea about value trades here. By the way, I saw that Zoltan is using trades axes or bows to skins. I thought that they're playing together,
that would be
sharing
better.
some strategies
Yeah,
and so on.
as he's trading his bows to the jackets
Just look,
directly.
this guy is doing nothing. Right now you are actually losing resources. He could trade for skins.
There are
and,
2 of them, by the way. So
Yeah. That's even more strange.
Actually, David is right now. He's in situation when he has only 2 gold mines till the rest of the game, as those 2 are empty. While
It's okay, he
Vieto
can
is
trade
well,
for
Vieto
everything.
actually, because he added the 3rd mine on the top as well, so he will be in the same situation soon. But
He will.
that's probably why he is a little bit. Oh no, not even a little bit, but like safe, probably. I don't know the
Okay,
good
one
word for
more
that with
attempt.
his amount of gold.
Come
One
on,
more
guys,
attempt.
go back. Just look at the amounts.
Yeah,
It's
I
almost
see that.
impossible to fight this, but they are standing here. They are not scared. It's time to use some advantage of distances here to get your reinforcements faster than your opponents.
Plankton moment. What can I say?
In this situation, it's a good idea.
Oh,
And David is
that's a bait.
actually...
That's a bait. That's a
Come on,
bait.
come on. Nice.
That's a huge bait. And
Nice.
he caught.
He
Yeah.
did it, but I'm not sure that it's good for David, to be honest.
Some
because-
knights just to threaten the X-bows, but he's going all in. Yeah, oh, he saved it. Fine. Probably not. I'm not sure. So he went in to kill the X-fighters. He is Gentor. Well, now Gentor, just hold, please. You have only 4 swords here. Just shoot him. And let David win another fight with like
David did it.
with less numbers. He's going to do that. Knights are the best units actually here. 5 knights still alive. He's actually David is really good at controlling my knights, saving them
Yeah,
and
he is.
restoring the health points.
Look how he's running.
Yeah. Minus the new bows once again, but X bows are still here. But really in less numbers, as some of kills are
Look,
there.
David is doing this.
I just want to. Where is the fight? Oh, David just.
Oh my lord.
So now they all have no melee. Only 1 knight here, 1 axe fighters, and 1 the best. I mean the unit of shit here.
No, not one. Look, and they will kill all of this right now. I believe. Come on.
Well, he and Vieto actually killed around the same amount of units. That's why, because he just shoot every of Gentor's unit. That's so funny to see this kill statistics. Just check it. Yeah, that's 1 captain and 1 anchor here. Well, actually, that was the same situation by the end of peacetime. But back then we told it in terms of army amount and our army power, and now we can say it.
Man, that's incredible. They have no X-bows. I mean, these amounts of X-bows right now.
Zenu
Now it
is
will be even easier.
missing his iron mines. I mean, he has 1 extra, but he still has 3, so that's still enough.
David is still living with 1 in. 75 serfs.
And 75 serfs, which is more surprising for me. I mean, that's not that big surprise, but even 4 corn for the rightest farm. So that means that somehow they deliver stuff. I don't know which god he prays, but...
Just look at the graphs of team's power. How much these guys released right now after they lost. Look how it changed. No, I mean, they lost fight right now. And they had less than David and Genta. And then, boom, they just clicked at barracks and released everything they had.
That also should mean that the bottom team should chill.
That's true, they have no... What is he doing? Oh, okay, he's running back. They have no melee at all. Only knights.
Who is running back, by the way? Because, boom, Oh,
No, I was talking about Gentor knights.
okay.
By the way, what do they see?
Not that
Not
many.
much. Yeah, to be honest, they should flee.
Gentor has 2 meals, which also making his swine farms worse. They were not that great, and now they're even worse. And now Gentor is
Please hear me somehow.
Now David cannot carry this game as he just doesn't have any army. I mean, only 2
Yeah,
knights.
Gentor already. No, he didn't lose right now, but he will. It's impossible to handle this with.
Just
knights.
run.
Run.
Scout, the unit of shit even lost without any contact with knights. And I've seen that bowmen were shooting to the infantry or Vieto here, but oh,
They are comebacking and then just
throw in
again.
once and come back. So that's like a phase. They throw the first game. I mean, David threw it, so, and then Gentor threw it, and then David came back. So now it's a throw phase, and then there should be a comeback. The most important thing here is to believe.
Just look how these crabs are erecting them right now. Okay, they didn't go. Come on, guys, chill. Fix your towns.
These guys have no chill.
74 serfs. One died, and he will not replace.
First 3 hours. Well, it's despite all the intensity of this game, it's only 23 minutes left. Passed from the peacetime end.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just a
very
high pace.
dynamic, I
Yeah,
would say.
high pace of this game. Gentor doesn't pay any attention to his town, and probably he will, his one gold mine is empty already, while those 2 will be empty really soon. And while he doesn't pay any attention to that, he might find himself in a really deep shit.
How is he?
Really
taking
soon,
out
I mean,
that
but
many
really soon.
knights, by the way. I'm just curious where he's taking these horses out. He's trading for horses, or what the hell is this?
You
Look how
mean
many
Vieto?
horses he has. No, Gentor.
3 horses?
It's just too much, in my opinion, for one stable. Or he's
I
not
don't know.
releasing them. I don't know.
He's just he doesn't pay any attention to his town. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
And probably he is the only person who will be in such a bad. Well, yeah, Vieto is in the similar, but unlike Gentor, he has 1 extra gold mine. It would be better to have other 3. Oh,
What is happening?
break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
actually, there was no peacetime break, so. In order to not to disrupt you anymore, I will go to my kitchen for a minute. So you can say okay. I wanted to suggest you to say everything you wanted. I'm here. With some evening snacks. So here we are. What can I say? It should be a problem to Vieto to feed his X-bows, especially when he can divide his like his pack into some pieces, or even one by one, and feed those X-bows if they are kinda pricey. I don't know. Somehow, as David, you should probably develop some kind of market trade, not the leather jackets to swords. But he's not doing that. But something to his gold ore, just to replace the absent third gold mine to make this exactly building work, and therefore has some extra gold to make finally some extra serfs. Because
Look at this.
okay, just 30 seconds ago I wanted to say that he should trade something to gold ore, but he decided to make a 5-head move. Well, with 74 serfs once
Why
again.
not? Look.
What? Okay, really, why not? Don't see any obstacle to that. Locations are mirrored, so you can also
Yeah,
grab some
that's-
coal,
That's okay.
and that's probably David will need quite soon. Well, as well as Zenio. Well, not that soon, probably, for him. But, yeah, he will not against it.
Look how it works, by the way. These
He removed cactus.
this field, yeah, removed it. That's why he's fine.
And then the 5-head mood once again.
By the way, Zenio is making second meal as well.
Only 8 farms.
I mean, I saw that David is making more serfs than this. What the hell is going on with him today? Maybe he was beaten? Something like that. Just look how much time his serfs will lose right now to deliver all
Delivering
of
that
this.
stuff.
Actually, since there is no iron ore and almost no coal right now, it's even good from some point of view that he has not that many serfs.
But they have a possibility to build their coal here, and for that you need that amount of servers. I mean, bigger than they
Yeah,
have
you
right
need-
now.
Or you can just rebuild building.
Not they, as Zenio. It's like, look at the statistic, like 74, 74, 74, and 86.
Yeah, and he's starving.
Well, outplayed, so we can guess. Because
But
those.
David is also starving somehow, having only 74.
Here is the
and-
attack! Oh, wait. What is this? What are those bows? Oh, Holero, what? David is broken. Oh no.
Oh god.
16 knights for them anyway, but those this bow position is really awkward. Militia here doing some impact probably, but probably not. Knights
No,
are
they're-
really in a good spot, but that bowman position was really awful.
To be honest, they are holding something. No, they are not.
Let's
And
see.
they will lose all stuff they have. Oh. I don't know, what did he do? Just...
They even don't try to retreat. It's actually useless. No sense to retreat here as there are some knights alive. For now, it really looks like a GG. There is
Such a
no.
throw. I mean, even if they would attack, just attack.
They even had less.
How these bows were in.
I missed
in
that
this
part.
position. Yeah, I missed that too. That's so sad to see, to be honest.
Well, finally I can say that 60 peacetime game mode is not only about building, but about fighting as well. And if you do worse, that's no that there is no surprise in
At least
losing.
they finally chill and they're staying at bottom and maybe they will recover somehow right now. How
Nah.
many shooters they have? So Gentor has 14 right now.
The gap is by far too big,
Yeah, that's true.
and there is no like surprising like spike of power. For example, by Gentas, he still has only 3 swine farms. He's probably not alone with such condition. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not alone
Zenio
as
is the same.
yeah. Here's the same for Zenio, but they both could do better. But I think Zenio probably just traded all his wooden stuff to bread, for example. It's also
Top
possible to
team
do.
has no scouting right now, so maybe.
But 2 scouts for Vieto, so
What a pity.
I don't know, Vieto can finish it alone. He's almost alone, by the way, but
No, I wouldn't say so.
well, 10 infantry
That's
is
10 infantry,
on 2 knight and scout. And
9 bows.
yeah, but
That's a lot at this minute. to be
Compare
honest.
probably.
Comparing to what opponent have, that's a lot.
Still nice
Gentor
game.
has
Yeah,
just
for sure.
awful Position of,
Gentor. Yeah! Okay, let's go. Come on. 440 knights. A tower to protect the bowman.
By the way, it's good, I would say, for bottom team, but the gap is too big, as you said. That's true. And he's just running with knights into pikes for some reason right now. Not even trying to.
Nowhere to retreat and nowhere to flee from those cavalry.
I mean, you can
They're just
deflect
trying some.
as he's doing it right now. Look. Nah, that's cheating. Okay, minus 10k. But I was believing.
But I'm a believer.
Okay, I have to go, I guess.
Okay.
Thank
Have a
you
nice evening. Yeah,
for
thank you
invitation.
for company.
Yeah, have a nice evening, guys.
It's difficult to call an invitation. Actually, you was the one who invited me, as I didn't know about this game.
Okay, bye bye.
Well, the only moment I want to see right now is that moment of the third attack of the bottom team, since they somehow believe that they were in power and right to do such stuff. Actually, I think we can rewind all the process of the game. Yeah, actually, I just realized right now that this is the first time when someone actually subscribed with Prime to me. I actually don't know how is it working, because you know, it's kind of difficult in Russia to get that money from Twitch right now. That's why I just use the donation alert. But as far as I remember, the donation alert is only for rubles. I'm not sure though. So I will check it out. So the beginning was like -3 knights in favor of the bottom. And here, actually, I want to see the setup of David's movement. Well, because for sure David is strong as fuck as at the beginning of all of those. But actually Zenio also had 38 bows, just less leather stuff and less knights. But here is Zenio. The only problem here is that David managed to catch the Zenio out of position while Xbox were far away, making no impact. And Gentor is just, hey dude, make impact on me. It's like, David is super confident here. And that confidence actually gave him an advantage. Because, for example, here it's like 15 units gap for the top team. Probably not everyone is here on the battlefield. Yep. So it's like really almost no gap. But probably some reinforcements are also, yeah, that's kind of the same, should be. Like 15 units gap. And here we can see that David is a really giga chat here. Like, bows are really far, X-bows are even farther, and you're catching those swords in really unpleasant position. And, well, killing them from 3 sides, almost. And here comes the second part of that. By the way, once again, respect for dividing your ranged pack into 2 parts. But this is... So, the only thing you need to do is just hold. No rush. Just come here or maybe stay here and wait. While David is doing all what you need himself. Just literally. He killed all that stuff. He has really big amount of infantry here. Knights here as well, they will kill that bowman. But here you has not that big amount of swords, and you just go directly to your counter. The crossbowman, the huge pack of crossbowmen, like 40, yeah, almost 40 or 41. Here, crossbowmen are counter to swords because while all shielded units have +1 to denominator of hit chance of ranged unit, it's only 0. Like a quarter of only +1/4 of that bonus against crossbowmen. That means that their bonus is almost useless, and they are almost the same in terms of durability as pikemen to those guys. And those guys you should avoid, like David did it. He just avoided them, beat it here, and then with numeral advantage, it's really easier to get rid of them. But here, it's like a throw here, because... let's just check the defeated. So he killed 1 X-bow, some kind of X-men, X-fighters. Not that many though. But lost this amount of swords. Sword is an iron unit, this is a leather unit. So I think it's obvious, guys, for you to see the difference. Well, here we can see that David killed by far more swords by now, and he will do more. soon. Like these are already dead, and also, well, this bowman. Oh, so that is where he wasted his first pack. I missed this play. I missed this exactly play, but it's like at least 10 of them were thrown. Even more, I think. And here, as everything is so damn good for David, except that fact with the bowman. But yeah, here will come. Here comes the X-bows, and they will do the same to those swordsmen. What they did to the Gentors one once. Yeah. Okay, that was the round 1. So this is kind of number 2, losing some bowmen again. So that is how they appeared here. Not great, not terrible, I think, by all in all. But still, you can see. So, I can say that there is no big amount of infantry for the top team, but just a huge lead in terms of ranged units. I mean, really huge one. But here are 7 knights. And David somehow managed to come that back. Like, even losing here some bows, and here. Because this is some kind of wall. Like, with 2 swords only. But pikes are dead here. So they are retreating once again. And actually, yeah, this is a situation where there's just no infantry here for the top team. And 7 knights are still here. Though there is quite a lot of ranged units. They will just die. Okay, he just traded like 4 knights into almost the whole pack of bows here. So they're still a little bit behind. Yeah, but that they just somehow managed to survive and prolong this game further. So I suppose there will be huge... okay, not that huge. What are they doing here? Yeah, there will be another fight. Tensions. Well, quite a decent amount of ranged units by every player, but here we can see 24 axemen. While here we cannot see 24 melee units overall, but 8 knights. So knights here caught some forces. That was also a good position as David started shooting immediately, while Zenius as well as Vieto are really far away from here. So once again they killed everything here. But here X-bows are shooting, so the advantage will be like leveled out. This is quite a good actually move, as there were not that many options what to do. So he decided just to hold the bigger pack of infantry, I mean the X-fighters here. While here David is having some fun once again. And this time they really managed to kill a really big amount of X-bows here. And with that X-bows kill, they finally came to the same level, almost in the same level, in terms of iron units on the battlefield. So really, David made everything to win this game. Almost everything. By now. The only exception was that one ranged back throw in the first battle. But what was next? Here's some kind of a drunk fight as well, so... Ah, yeah. I missed that part. Yeah. So that was a throw phase. And I predicted that there would be a comeback phase, but something went wrong. Actually, they didn't feed their units. So, some excess. Oh, so he decided that he is in power to give some pressure. No, they're almost equal here on power level. But I must say that that's probably because, yeah, they have some reinforcements released from the barracks. And here David is really believing in himself too much. So there are both almost no infantry here by David, as it's somehow behind. The same goes for 10 knights here, and the overall position is kind of tricky. And so, and also some mistakes in moving those both, so he lost really much. And yeah, the position is worse here, and some just misclicks or something like that. So I must say that this team, I mean Carrot and Celery, is the first team who is eliminated. Not actually eliminated, as they still can play 2 extra rounds here against those team who will have also 0-3 stats. But with the 0-3, it's no chances to qualify, to qualify to the second stage. So it's like that. No information by now. Probably okay. Yeah. So that is about the upcoming games. Those teams, for some reason, don't share the information somewhere in public, so I have no idea. And as I have no idea when they will be, if they will announce it like in half an hour before the beginning, I will probably skip that game because I just don't respect that kind of treatment. I mean, I need some time to prepare at least, both plans and morally, you know. But never mind. That's all for today, I think, at least for the RandTour. So thank you for watching. See you next time, guys.